We're just gonna start running on the spot. So you're gonna lift one heel and then the other heel lifts. Okay, starting to find a rhythm. Further warming up through the ankles and the feet. Feels really nice. We don't focus enough on ankles and feet. I'm getting a few cracks there. And it really helps us with balance. It helps us to ground down. Okay, a few more like this. Think constantly growing taller, taller, taller through crown of head, lifting up and in through the core. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold that heel up. You're just gonna hinge the bum back and then press to lift. Hinging back, press to lift. So most of your weight is in that heel that's still attached to the mat. And I want you to think as you come up, you press through that heel, propel the hips forward, but not so far forward that we're pressing through and dumping through the lower back. We want to think lift up more than forward. Up nice and tall. Continuing that work with the glute. You hinge back, glute presses you up. Give me 2. And 1. Now we're gonna go about halfway back here. Your weight is in that foot on the mat. You're gonna tap opposite leg back without shifting and then slice it side, tap, and in. So now we keep our weight over that standing leg, which is a little bit more stability work. Okay. A little bit more challenging because our body wants to go back with the leg. We might start to find the side of the waist turning on, especially as you slice the leg side and the side of the hip as well. And in. Just give me 2 more. Front glutes feeling it. Last one, we hold side. You're gonna press through that heel, lift all the way upright, and then find the little hinge, tap side. In, and tap. Press through the heel, in, and tap. This is pretty small, right? But I want you to feel how impactful it can be when you really tap into where that power is coming from. The heel pressing out of the mat and thinking core lifting you up. Amazing. 2 more. Last one. We hold. You're gonna send that leg back and knee in. So it's like an arabesque and knee in. Keep going there. If you ever need to release through that foot, please do so. Just drop it down, give it a quick release, maybe run on the spot and jump back in. And with all our balancing work, you can always hold onto a wall. We're gonna get ready to send the leg back diagonal behind us into a curtsy. So I moved over. So if you wanna do the same, make sure you've got some space. In 2, 1, hold that leg back. You're gonna send it back, curtsy, and then pull it all the way up and in. And then we're actually gonna side lunge. So maybe I need to scooch side a little bit. Okay, small space. We're gonna do what we can. And knee lift. Lunge, press through that heel, find your balance, and then lunge straight back, heel presses back. Lunge, you lift out of the heel, and then that foot goes back, you press out of the front heel. So we're kind of alternating which leg is powering us. I found a good spot. And if you need to tap the toe in between, you're just here, stepping out, stepping in, maybe you add a knee lift in between. Lots of options if balance is not feeling good for you today. 2 more like this. Really sit the bum back in space. We're gonna hold over. You're gonna cross reach and lift. Side lunge, lift up. So you're reaching opposite arm down diagonal, opposite arm high diagonal, or same side arm. Okay. reaching in opposition. Sit back, twist, reach. This should feel really nice through the core. Getting the breath going. Let's not forget about it here. Just letting it flow. No specific pattern. This is our release. So we're still working through the legs, but we're finding some release from all that stability work we did. In 2. In 1. Amazing. You're gonna circle that arm down and in, and we're gonna walk the feet back, center, rolling the shoulders down and back. We're gonna start running on the spot again. Again, finding our center. We've got the other side. At any point, if you need to stop and just grab a sip of water, you can. Whew. Cardio. Feeling upper and lower body. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then find whichever heel you weren't on in the beginning. Counted that one wrong. And then we're gonna hinge back, press up. Can't be perfect, but we're here. We made it. We hinge the bum back, press through heel lift, up and in. Think taller. And as you hinge back, I also want you to find the length. So think tailbones reaching out behind you, crown of heads reaching forward. Lengthen both positions. Amazing. Getting that glute primed, that leg ready for some standing balance work. In 2. And 1. Press up, and then we're gonna find that halfway back position. Hold. Weight is shifting over to that standing leg. You're gonna send the other leg back, slice it side, back, tap in. Now, the core doesn't move here. Upper body is stable, and that's a lot of work for us not to want to shift back with that leg, right? I know you feel it. I feel it too. Reach long back. Okay, we think back of the leg reaching long behind you, side of the bum slicing side. And I also want you to feel how the front of the core, the hip elongate here, and then how they find some contraction as you bring the leg side. Really deep core and lower body work. Just a tiny hinge forward. Keeping the head in line with the spine. Let's check in on that. Make sure we're not dipping the head down here in front of us. Slice side. One more. We're gonna slice it out to the side. We hold here. You're gonna press through that front heel lift and then find your mini hinge. Press and lift. So the bum hinges back. You press upright. We're really light in that toe that's extending to the side. And the core is going to help you pull it up and in here. And as you do, again, always check in that we're not tucking under through the pelvis. You know, I could bring my knee all the way up here, but we're just gonna hurt our lower backs. It's not gonna help us. Certainly won't be building that deep core that we wanna get. In 2. In 1, holding, you shift back and in. So leg goes into this little attitude, arabesque position, externally rotating, and then knee pulls in. Again, huge balance challenge for the core because we're shifting the weight in this controlled way, back and front, and your core has to figure out, how do I stay upright? So grab onto a chair or a wall if you need. In 2, we're gonna hold it back. We're gonna find that curtsy, so make sure we've got space. We'll see how this goes. You're gonna send it back behind you, heel presses, lift the knee, and then side lunge. I'm gonna scooch forward a little bit. Come back in, press, and up. Feel like I'm getting longer every single class, honestly, because I feel like I used to be able to do that here. And now it's like, wait, my heel. No space. Heel reaches. One day we'll be in a beautiful giant studio, but for now we're in my home office. And we're just gonna bring the vibes. So knee lifts and press back. Think core lifts the knee in. You sit the bum back, heel presses glute. Front heel lifts glute. A little choreography. Tap the toe in between if you need. And then maybe you try a few where you balance, working up each time you repeat this class. Last 2. Reach, lift, and 1. Okay, where do we go from here? I think we lowered that leg down. Oh no, side lunge. We reach and then twist. Whew, we don't want to forget this one. This one's my favorite. We reach and twist. Cross diagonal, and like you're getting super long through that side body, finding a really beautiful twist through the center. Continuing the work for the leg. And just letting the breath really flow here. Think about breathing out into the sides of your ribs, Pilates breath. Out into the rib cage. Give me 4 and 3. Make it your own for these last 2, whatever feels good. 2 and 1. Amazing work.